Of the morning, Bantwana Basekhaya. This is your boy, head boy, the bad boy DJ. That's the name I go by. Yeah, man. Yesterday I was in some sort of an argument with the definition I'm a deadbeat. Like, can we actually discuss what a deadbeat is? I mean, you cannot call umuntu ozamayo a deadbeat. Like, umuntu ozamayo nje uyazama lo muntu uhasila but akasile uyazama ukuhlanganisa ukuthi azokhona ukumaintaina umntanakhe. You cannot call that person a deadbeat. Like, a deadbeat for me now, umuntu who knows ukuthi unomntana out there but maintain it, but he still demands to see the child. That's a deadbeat for me now. You cannot call umjida who now uyambona ukuthi uyazama nje ukuthi ayenzele umntanakhe izinto, then when they're gonna call the person a deadbeat. No, that's not a deadbeat. That's somebody who's trying. Yabo. No matter kuthiwa he brings in 100 rand or 200 rand a week. That's still trying, Joe. Like, we see the economic status of the country now. Like nothing is going anyway. Like, nothing is moving. Agna misebenzi, agna temp jobs available. Even people who wanna hustle cannot hustle. So utamachita pande kanjani. So if you're gonna call that person ozamayo a deadbeat, I don't know ukuthi mhlambe yimi ongayanga esikolweni or what, but my definition of a deadbeat is something else. Yayibona. So my definition of a deadbeat is somebody who knows ukuthi unomntana and aga what you call it, aga maintain umntanakhe uhleli doing nothing. So a guy who's trying their utmost best or level best to maintain their child, you cannot call that person a deadbeat. Yeah, one. So, like, I wanted to get a perspective from people here on the Facebook streets. What is a deadbeat? Let's define a deadbeat. Like, because I'm trying to define it wrong, and ladies would have a different definition to this of what a deadbeat is. So, like, I want people to come in or on the comment section to what a deadbeat is, like, so that we can actually understand what a deadbeat is. So if we can go to probably a definition of a deadbeat on Google, you'll find that it's a different meaning than what the ladies are saying it is. Like, and if you're calling him a deadbeat, I'm sorry, but le deadbeats so deadbeat. And the Google definition of a deadbeat is a deadbeat parent is a pejorative term referring to parents who do not fulfill their parental responsibilities, especially when they evade court-ordered child support obligations or custody arrangements. They're also referred to as absentee fathers and mothers. So you cannot say umuntu ozamayo is a deadbeat. He is there just that, so that person is not a deadbeat. And also, umzali can be a deadbeat. We know a whole lot of deadbeat mothers out there, bahambile bashiya abantwana babo nabogogo nanani, and waphila night time issues. Nothing is being said about that. But every time when people discuss deadbeats, they're referring to amachita. It cannot be amachita only who are deadbeats, as per a definition. The definition can be a mother or a father. Even a mother can be a deadbeat. Like, many situations, especially growing up like us, we see a lot of kids being raised by abokoko while abazali babo they're still well alive. But decide to yohamba yohlala nendoda ashiye umntana ngani nogogo angamaintain lo mntana loyo, angabi nendaba ukuthi umntana udla, angabi nendaba ukuthi umntana ugqokani. Ugogo needs to see herself ukuthi umntana udlana, umntana ugqokani. So we cannot be saying ukuthi amajita kuphela who are deadbeats. And as I said, umuntu hasilayo who's trying by all means. Cannot be called a deadbeat. There's a different situation when it comes to amajita who have the means, but they're just not maintaining abantwana babo. You see a guy aphuza every weekend, aphuza mahenisi, aphuza in. He's dressing up nicely, and umntana akhe ngapha uyasokola. Okay, then that person we can call a deadbeat. But umjita ozamayo, like, who's trying, by all means, we cannot call that person a deadbeat. So if she does drinking Hennessy's, popping champagnes, clubs every weekend, njalo, like then umntanakhe aga maintain, that guy is actually a deadbeat. So in that case, it is a different case. Then we can use that term deadbeat to what you call to define the parent. So yeah, that's the thing. I mean, that's my definition of a deadbeat. So I wanted people to come up on the comments section and actually join in the thingy and actually discuss with me what a deadbeat is. Yo, Fab, homeboy, how's it, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
No, man, I can't complain. No, I'm not doing it.
No, I'm not my G.
Yeah, go every time sitting with a difficult topic, yeah, deadbeat. People are calling people deadbeats. Like Masai, they're calling Majid a deadbeat, but they don't even know the definition. They're calling niggas who are trying to support their kids. I'm not deadbeats. So that's what I wanted to say with you. Engage about you and find out what are deadbeats like. You cannot say that was Chipayana here and there, and you call that person a deadbeat.
Yeah, no, real talk, my G, real talk. So I'm guessing you want to hear from me what I think a deadbeat is, right?
Yeah, I want to hear from you what a deadbeat is.
Okay, personally, wait, let me position myself nicely. Here we go. Okay, shout out to everybody who's listening, man, and shout out to you for bringing up such a dope topic, my G. We don't talk enough about such things, Abba.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a relevant topic given the fact that Father's Day is around the corner, Abba.
Yeah.
And we all know women/mothers are given preference over men when it comes to such things like celebrating men, celebrating women, versus, women are always given preferences. I mean, there's Mother's Day, there's Women's Day, there's Women's Month, there's Valentine's Day, which is still a woman's thing,
Yeah.
They must get presents and, they must be taken care of. Not that I have anything against women, but too much responsibility, ailing negative, is faced towards the gents, abo?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I'm not a dad. I don't have kids, but I'm old enough to know what's going down. You understand? I've got a brother who's got kids. You, my homeboy, you got a kid. I know a lot of people who have kids, and I've seen a lot, my G. I've witnessed a lot of BS out there. Women are they feel entitled, man, to just throw negative comments towards men who are trying. There's something that you said, homeboy, how economically we're struggling, but women are not taking that into consideration. You understand?
Yeah, it's just being, how can I put it? It's just being selfish. If I can put it in that.
Yeah, that's the word. That's the word. They are self-centered. Everything is just about women. Oshayabeli no highly Father's Day. You will see some posts from women we've seen in the past. But Lord, happy Father's Day to me.
Yeah.
I am a father to my child. I am a mother because the dad ran away or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we all forget, in such situations, we need to look at both sides, man. Sometimes we need to ask a question, or okay, the father is not present. Let's say the father is not present. What have you as a woman done to contribute towards that? Yeah. What have you done to contribute? Because no one is talking about what a woman has done to contribute towards the father being absent in the kid's life. Sometimes kibo mama zala bo baba zala basabatling anything to do with the guy because they feel like you got impregnated by the wrong dude.
Yeah.
Bekumele uyoprekiswa kamahlangu wena waya kaNkosi and uNkosi akasebenzi abana nix. They don't have a family line of wealthy people, you understand?
Yeah.
And then they keep away the father from having access to the child. But people don't look at such things, my dog. That's why they are quick to say deadbeat. And what is the definition of a deadbeat? If a guy is trying, if a guy is calling, if a guy is sending money, but you are not allowed, because usually barakiri deadbeats because the woman doesn't love the guy anymore. You understand?
Yeah, that's the
It's
truth.
not about his father skills or his presence as a father in the child's life. It's mostly about how the person feels personally about the person. So if your girlfriend doesn't like you, or your ex, she doesn't like you anymore, you are now just baby daddy to her. I understand.
Yeah.
If you're gonna opt for sending groceries for the kid instead of money, you're not gonna be liked.
Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth.
You are not gonna be liked. You know, if sometime Okono send a 1.5 and then sometime you can only send 300. That day to send 300, you're a deadbeat.
Yeah,
All of a
it's all.
sudden. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of fathers out there who are trying, my dog, and who rough, and there's too much pressure being put on y'all niggas who have kids, like dads,
Yeah.
and the definition is just wrong, my dog. Like nobody should be called a deadbeat unless they really are a deadbeat, because 9 out of 10 people who are referred to as deadbeats are actually good guys. They are trying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. And
That's
I was
basically my
having,
opinion, my dog.
like, yesterday, it was a heated argument in the comment section with this other chick who was calling Amachita a deadbeat. And I was saying to her, okay, what is the reason for you to call Machita a deadbeat? Define a deadbeat. She was ready to explain it.
Yeah.
She was blasting off, projecting, but she never answered my simple question. Define a deadbeat. Because I cannot say, Gucci, I'm contributing 1.6 towards my son's life every month. And I make meals which born every weekend or every second weekend. You cannot call me a deadbeat. Or even if it wasn't 1.6, I'm trying maybe to contribute 300 rand every week or 200 rand every week towards the child. I'm still trying, and I'm there also emotionally and raising that kid as a father. You cannot call me a deadbeat. But yeah, now she was blasting off with like unprovoked or no, Machida no deadbeat. Our they're not taking care of their seed, and she ended up saying that why are niggas having babies while they know that they broke? And I ended up saying, well, as my previous post, even if you can hate that baby daddy, but at the end of the day, womb to say you
Exactly.
knew you knew what guy doesn't work. You knew what guy panda. You still went on one and you had the child, knowing that guy's situation. So if it comes to picking fathers, yes, women, most of them they've got the bad choice. Some of them they were not planned, but they've seen the red flags before. With Diamond Mutona, eh, Waleka here and there, which is not a bad thing, Huleka, but what is he trying to do? That situation you're high. I mean, if you're gonna date a guy who's all for visits, or get him around, and he never discusses about looking for employment or trying side hustles, I mean, that's already a red flag. He
Mm-hmm.
cannot be such a person. So if the guy is trying and you can see with no he's trying, he's waking up, either can be CV and whatnot, then that is something. As a woman, they also need to push that guy. I agree. So if Mugai was partner, he has a child he maintains, then along the line they break up with the with the lady, then as you said, he will start being called a deadbeat. And if you send groceries instead of money, then that's where the problem begins. I knew it was a case at some point in my life for it. When my child, I think from age 0 to 2, I was sending stuff constantly every month. And one time the question came already, why am I sending into it's our guy being Mama Chilete, and I know that because she knows what the child needs. I mean, I was like, thank you. And then my
What?
answer was, yeah, my answer was, I'm also a father of the child, even though I'm a new father, but I know what a child needs.
Yeah.
And And if she feels like I'm buying the wrong stuff, why ask someone to call her? Ask someone they need you say, okay, this month someone not talk about I want to say.
Exactly. Write a list, send it through,
Send
and
it,
then whenever you
let
go
me
and
buy
buy
the
the
stuff.
actions and send it through.
Because honestly speaking, everybody is reckless when it comes to money. I myself,
Yeah, true,
like,
true.
I myself, I am reckless at times when it comes to money. Ka kira tjhelete, ke re Zaga, ke bone jacket e so on my account. Let me go buy that
Yeah,
jacket.
yeah.
Then after buying that jacket, I can only remember what I man. No, ke shota ka ntho e so. I should have bought those things instead of the jacket. So
Yeah.
before Motu Zaga, for me, it's not a safer bet. So that's where the whole problem comes in. If you don't give them money, you start being called a deadbeat. Yeah, but so I see that there's somebody in the comment section. I'm trying to read the comments, but I keep on sharp. Okay. Her definition of a deadbeat father is basically a father who doesn't even bother to be in his child's life. I mean, noma ngabe nahlukana, right? If you are a dad, you are a dad, and why are you supposed to be reminded of your duties?
Shout out to you,
So,
Makat.
yeah, shout out to Mashati. Mashati put it well.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
unlike other people who are calling people deadbeats, but Havana what you call it. Havana is a good reason. So,
Yeah, my dog, it's usually, sorry to jump in, eh? It's
no stress.
9 times out of 10, it's personal, my dog. It's personal from the mother to the father. It's got, I mean, from the girl to the guy. It's got nothing to do with him being a dad to the child. You understand? Whenever
Yeah,
they say you're a deadbeat, it's because of how they feel about you personally. Hore, alasa utlwana, alasa nganywana, alasa traya, alasa jola, alasa ratana, those type of things. And then she starts labeling you. Or you're a deadbeat. You don't even support umntwana kahle. Awutomjutsa no, but I've been sending ama 500 kilometers. That's when she's gonna be like, yini 500.
really 500.
But a deadbeat is somebody who doesn't even send anything. Then you can
Anything.
say that's a deadbeat. I understand. But there are
Yeah,
deadbeat fathers out there. Talk. We can't all be like act like all guys are angels. No,
yeah,
there are deadbeat fathers. However, women should stop labeling guys who are trying as deadbeats just because they are not meeting their standards. Sometimes it's the standards, my dog. What's about
yeah,
Cherry Bachomana, and then they start talking. For baby daddy wami, usendela ingosi ama 5,000. Mina ngine girlfriend allowance. Mina this, mina that. And then they start
yeah.
comparing with you, head boy. Hore. Head boy is only sending 1.2, or is not even sending a K, he's only sending 800, he's a deadbeat. You understand? Usually it's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's standards that lead to such things. It's not really the guy is not doing anything. But whoever is not doing anything deserves to be called a deadbeat.
So to me, Joe, another question is actually, ladies, how do you have standards? You cannot have standards. That's completely out, completely out. Like I once had a
Oh my
friend of
goodness.
mine. I once had a friend of
Yeah.
mine who was taken to maintenance court because Mugai Nasenda 1.2 a month while he was earning, I think he was earning 12 or 13,000. So baby mama was like, Mugai is earning this much, Mugai send 1.2 a month. So when they got to the court, magistrate was like, hey Joe, how much do you earn? Mugai was like, I earn X amount. Then
Yeah.
they started looking at his needs as a guy. All right, up? What are your needs? Like, what are your financial obligations and stuff like that? Then once they've broken it down, they're like, okay, sharp. After doing everything, any important transport, groceries, rent, and alles, you are left with like 4,000 rand, which is little 4,000 AO. You still have to take care of yourself, like maybe your toiletries and have money to like pocket money, and then at the
So
end,
basically the guy has 4K, not 12K.
yeah,
He's got 4K.
yeah, he's got 4K.
Yeah.
So the magistrate ended up saying, okay, you know what? From that 4K, Mugai, you can only pay maintenance of 600 rand. Then keep the rest to yourself.
Yo. So they took it down
They took it down. So it goes back to
because she wasn't
people having,
appreciating.
yeah, That's why I'm like, these days I love what the maintenance squads are doing on behalf of the Giants. They looking out for the Giants like I think from 3 years ago. They decided
Yeah.
to look out for Giants because they see where the Giants are being dragged to maintenance courts for no apparent reason. So
Head boy,
Mookie,
um,
yeah.
don't you think you should ask Umahlati to join you so that
Oh
she can
yeah,
say her
yeah.
2 cents,
I think is she is she still here? Is she still because
Yeah,
I've
just
seen
check
her
if she's
call.
still here, and then maybe she can join and root from her, or like from her own mouth instead of just reading it.
Yeah,
How
she's
do I
not part of the
leave this?
audience. I think there's an. If you wanna leave, you can ask me. I can remove you. I don't know from your side if you can,
Yeah, okay,
but there
just
should
remove
be.
me so that she can be able to come on.
I still have room for like two more people, but Mashati is not. She's not online, so I cannot even bring her up
Oh, okay.
to the
Yeah,
panel.
nice. It's chill then.
Yeah, she's not online, so I can't bring her up to the audience. So like this thing, like it's given me a perspective on something that I'm working on because I wanted to start working on my podcast, and it was directed to life like Okasi and whatnot. So I think I should just change it up, maybe make it speak more about parenthood than the lifestyle like Okasi.
I was about to advise. I mean, the reason I joined in is because I like what you're talking about. Like I said, my man, I'm not a parent.
Yeah.
However, I'm old enough to be one, you see, and I'm surrounded by parents, people who are my age, people younger than me, people older than me. So for you to talk about such things, it would be dope, Machi. And a Ronald thing will support you, rather make it about that.
Yeah, she is in. So sorry about that, Feb. She is in. I think she just went to the ladies. I'm not sure. Yeah. No, she's. Sorry about that. I think like most
No, no, it's
still on
cool.
the job. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, man, make it about fatherhood, my G. Make it about fatherhood because you're a father yourself,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of others out there who would actually appreciate to hear from other fathers.
Yeah. I mean, it's like we cannot be talking about party lifestyle every time on podcast and everything.
Exactly.
It's the
Exactly.
same content. It's the same content. Like I need to look at a
True.
different niche because I think there's a niche out there for such podcasts. So like I was looking at Zen, I was looking at El Chido, I was looking at the Liz. They doing they're discussing the same thing. They just like the topics are the same. It's only McG who I feel like the podcast high it encompasses everything. It like it's not based on musicians or what. It just covers everybody. Because sometimes he brings in ex-convicts to come talk about their lives. Go Trongo. He once bought these chicks back on OnlyFans, and so like I think this is a perfect niche for me to actually tap into and see how it goes. And yeah, like I was starting it off now, go Facebook. I was like, man, you know what? Let me just go probably live for like 5-10 minutes and just voice out how I feel about such things, and let's see how it
Do it.
goes and see the response. So yeah,
Do
man.
it, my dog.
I'll sure hook you up. I'll sure hook up with you actually for the podcast and beyond. And still, gee, last one since you regarding washing. Hence, I haven't been to Davidson for a very long time.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
look at the weekends. I'm trying to hustle because I feel like yes, I'm doing enough for my son, but the life I want him to live, salary alone, it doesn't see.
It's not enough. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
salary alone, it doesn't see. I started bartending. I was doing bartending for the last 2-3 months, which is that they need help to cover the cash fees are higher instead of me diving into my pockets month in. So yeah, but definitely
I
I'll
know.
be
Shut up.
doing I'll be doing a podcast. My first episode, just to set everything up in YouTube. I think I still have my account in YouTube and just start recording and see what happens.
Yeah, yeah. I do it, my G. All the
Yeah.
best. All the best.
No, thanks for pulling up. Yeah, and let me just get back to work. Then give push inside.
I wear my G. Take care.
Thank you, man.
Aware.